Hello, everyone. This Hangout on Air is live. It is Thursday, November 30th, 2017, 7:18 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And welcome to all of you. I am Rosie O'Kelly. This is the Rosie O'Kelly channel. It is Thursday night, and I didn't have a lot going on. Wanted to kind of take a break and just hang out a bit tonight for a few hours, get a little bit of a coast going into the weekend. Friday, we got a big weekend coming up. We're going to get our Christmas tree this week. I've temporarily got the Motorola pushed back into position here, reversed around again. So I'm glad to kind of get that back to make room for. I can't have that out in the middle of the room when we need to put our Christmas tree there and have access to that. So we got a major cleanup job to do tomorrow to get ready. I mean, there's just junk everywhere, and it's my fault. You know, we're cutting over from standard lights to LED lights. If you saw the shopping video yesterday, hi Josh, nice to see you. If you saw the shopping video yesterday, I bought a ton of lights at Wally World, all of them LED except a few strings I use for teeny weeny string bikini baking in the cut over to colored lights for tomorrow night. Speaking of which, we will be making the Christian Hostlinger German chocolate cake tomorrow night. So that should be very good. Remember, German chocolate cake has pecans that are mixed into the icing. Still have some pecans left from the Cooper Plantation buttered pecan pie. So I hope that all of you are doing well. Hi, Daryl. Nice to see you. Thank you, Daryl Phipps in the house. Nice to see you. Daryl says, hello, pretty ladies. Only a brief greeting. Have to turn in. Y'all are looking great. Thank you, sweetie. We're feeling good. Things have been gone pretty good. November, as far as Novembers go, was a really smooth month, especially compared to the horrendous things that happened here in October with the fires and getting hit by a car, and it just one thing after another. It just seemed to just get worse and worse. The shooting in Vegas, it just never seemed to end. So November actually turned out to be a pretty decent month. Now, some people ask, what are you going to do with all those lights that you got? You got 3 strings of 500 lights. Some of these are going to be permanent party lights that are going to be out on the back deck. You know, one of the things years ago, Bobby really wanted to have some bigger colored bulb party lights hanging out back. But the ones I got were kind of lanterns, kind of these weird Chinese things in these globe lanterns. And over the course of a year, all of the globes, which were kind of like a reinforced paper, they just all blew away in the weather. They just deteriorated. Poor Jan would go around still picking up these these things everywhere. On the outside, laying all over the ground. So all we were basically left was a light string up there of white light. So I'm going to remove all that stuff and take a good fresh start with these bigger. They're like about that big. They're a good size bulb, so this should really be good. Hi, Bree. Nice to see you, baby doll. Yeah, Bree's hearts and rainbows. Thank you, sweetie. Nice to come in. Bree Brown here. Nice to see you, me Aussie pal down there. And then we got some of the smaller little round ones are going to be for the bushes out front. So the days we're at this time in December now, and those of you who have been on the channel for years will know that December is when we set, hi Jasmine, nice to see you, baby doll. December is when we set our cold for the year here and all through winter. And I've had a time when it's gotten down to 18 degrees here, which did some pretty good damage to the fruit trees. We're only at the point now we're having these crystal clear nights where it's getting down to the upper 30s, but it'll go up to 70 during the day. So it's kind of good weather for setting the citrus fruit, for making it juicy. And if you all like lemon meringue pies, that'll be coming up soon enough too. We'll be making a lemon meringue pie on a baking hangout too. So we did Dollar Tree shopping today. Bree said it's getting hot there. Yeah, it's still your spring down there, and yeah, just brought two swimsuits. Awesome. So it's getting breeze down, and I think she's on the east coast of Australia there. So it's yeah, into their summertime now. But I don't think they don't ever get snow down there or anything like that. It gets chilly. It's not like New Zealand. Some parts of New Zealand you can get snow. Yeah, summer started. Our winter doesn't officially, the summer doesn't really, our winter doesn't really officially begin until the 21st. Yeah, Gilligan's, please show a close up of the big bulbs. I thought Gilligan was talking. They looked interesting. Sound like they were extremely cheap too. How many lights in each spot? I have a bazillion questions. I haven't even plugged them in yet. I've got so many strings here. These are like the ones. These come 100. These come 100 to a string. Hey Edward, how are you? Jennifer's the little bear. I'm the small one here, huh? She's the little bear. Let's see what we got here. Maybe we can pull some of this off without destroying all this. I'll always send the bill to Gilligan if this messes up. Not boob bulbs, that's it. So there they are. That's the size of them. And you know what? These babies are not to, these won't go bad. You can smack them around and stuff. These LEDs, they theoretically don't burn out. That's the size of them. These are the ones that are going to go. No, I think we paid, I'm not sure, $16 for these. And that's 100 on there. These were like $6.97. These are the really big size that we're going to put out on the pergola out back. I hate Walmart's boxing. It's like a built-in IQ test for us here. So, how am I doing so far? do. Yeah, they should be okay, Jasmine. Huh? All right. Let me see. It's got this goofy tape on here. Yeah, pergola. Okay, sorry, Josh. I'll keep my voice down. Josh's parents are asleep there. All right. I got to keep the noise down here. All right, so here we go. We open these up. And that's the size on them for the back deck. And they're pretty decent size. They're going to be really nice to have. And these are going to be permanent. And these are multicolor LED. Yeah, 40 multicolor. So these are going to be pretty cool out there. Hey, UFO. All right, UFO. I hope you listened to my buying guide for 4K TV. Okay, all right, Bree. Says, my TV Rise 55-inch 4K Ultra Smart. I hope it's 120 refresh rate and has the HDR, the high dynamic range, so you get the blackest blacks and the best color renditions on that. So many people get fooled by TVs. Yeah, P.S. yours are always bigger. There we go. So these will be going, and then I have some for, these will be for the plants. I've got a couple strings of these. And then I've got, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I got to put some around the buildings too. So Saturday's going to be really, really busy. Jasmine says, I'm liking it, Rosie. Thank you, sweetie. Well, we're going to have a good video. We'll get all this stuff up and we'll see how it looks. The nice thing they have these reels now. And it makes it kind of nice to store these things so you don't have to muck around with, you know, with where you're going to put all this. So these are 22-year average bulb life. Yeah, these only use green wires, blend with branches, tangle-free, cool to the touch. You can connect 45 sets of these together. So you can connect 4,500 lights. And you're only up to a 200-watt bulb. Imagine that. So this is hardly anything at all. This is less than 5 watts to run this string. So these are very efficient. Can you imagine 216 watts, 45 sets into one plug? What would Clark Griswold say, huh? Yeah, so that's pretty good. I'm excited about that. So yeah, it's a good way to store them on there too. All right, so we'll sit that over there. You saw the video. We got the record player working again on the Motorola. UFA says, I saw your videos, 120 refresh rate, HDR, high dynamic range. I checked to make sure after watching your video. Nice save. People need to know about the scams. You got to know about the scams in 4K TVs. Susie, hi, baby. What's the length there? This is 100 feet. This is 100 bulbs. I don't know what, let's see what the length is here. This is 57 feet. So, yeah, 57 feet, Susie. Pretty cool. 57 feet. Yeah, grab some, Gilligan, because they're a really good price. I just hope that the LEDs hold up. They should hold up good. You know, but you see some where maybe the dope sat it down. You can see one of them got a little crushed up there, but I don't think it makes. I don't think it's going to make a difference on there. Should we try plugging that in? Should we get a little color tonight? Push 1 to vote yes. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. You're wonderful, babe. Jasmine's one of our sweetest subscribers and an awesome friend. Vote 1 to test them now. Let's see. All right, there they are. Yeah. They're looking pretty righteous there, huh? What do you think, Jen? They're pretty bright, too. That's the one for the bushes outside. Huh? Yeah, cut them off for a minute. Cut that off. Yeah, there they are. That's it. Hi, Rob. Nice to see you. If a bulb goes out to the all light, you might want to get a couple replaced. These can't be. These are irreplaceable. These are LEDs. The only reason these things aren't gonna, they don't really have a bulb per se. The only way these things are going to go bad is if one of them gets smashed, and then you just hook the wiring around it. You just bypass it. So these things are pretty much foolproof. So that's pretty awesome. And then let's see what these big boys look like, huh? Wally World, Wally World. All this stuff made possible by viewers like you. We got a lot of these babies. Let's try. I don't know where the plug is on this. These are the bigger ones for the outdoor deck. Let's see what we got here. Man, I'd hate to try to get these back in the bag again. In that box. Let's plug these in. Let's see. Let's see if I can step on a bulb here. Oh yeah, and there they are. They're kind of the same color deal, right? So these are going to hang on the back, on the pergola that's over top of the back deck. These will be really nice. These will be party party lights. So they're plastic. They should be durable. Like I said, the LEDs should never really wear out, you know. Missed you too. Yes, I'm just hanging a bit tonight, kind of pushing into the weekend. I got up at 4:30 today, but you know, I've been really hyper and on the go because the house is so screwed up. I can't wait till tomorrow after work. I have to do a major cleaning here. So, put that over there. So these were like $7 for a string of them, so you couldn't beat that. All right. Yeah, you got your you gained your vocabulary, the pergola, huh? That's it. That's it. You got your vocabulary, the pergola there. Yeah, they should look pretty good. Yes, that's exactly what we're going to do, Gilligan. We're going to leave the big ones out on the back deck because I've always wanted a bigger bulb. And like I say, I had these really goofy Chinese lantern type things, and they just didn't hold up. They were like really crap. You can see a video of mine 2 years ago. You put in the search box, how to hang party lights. It's got something ridiculous number of views on it, but it's all, you know, putting up those old lanterns, and they just didn't hold up. So these are weatherproof for indoor, outdoor. And yeah, they should last 22 years. Let's read the English side of it. I don't have Jasmine here to read the Spanish side. Yeah, this is 20 feet long, so this will be 60 feet along the, that'll be perfect for the pergola. Durable bulbs are break, fade, and chip resistant, cool to the touch. You can connect up to 90 sets of this. What's that, 310 bulbs or something on here, so. They're not gonna pop out, don't worry. They're not gonna pop out, they'll be fine. Let's see. Yeah, those tatas are staying put. So that's it. I mean, I got a lot of work to do Saturday, but we'll do a video of that and we'll light her all up. I have a thing about putting them up straight, no twists and waves, etc. Yeah, I hear you. Why am I not surprised to hear that? The first lady of organization. I'm going to unplug this so I don't step on it. And we're going to have our usual display on top of the Motorola cabinet too, our little lighted display. Be right back, guys. All right. And we are back. Susie said, love the Halloween bit of decorate. I love to decorate. I do. Did y'all see it was funny yesterday? If you didn't see the shopping trip to Wally World, when Jason called me out at the checkout, right? Are you the moonshine lady? Yeah. He's like, wow. Shaking hands. I said, did you learn anything? He's like, yeah, I learned so much watching your videos, you know. Once a Southern moonshiner, always a Southern moonshiner. I thought that was pretty cute. I know, Jasmine, it's like almost every, it used to be like every 2 months maybe somebody would recognize me. Now it's like twice a month now. So it's kind of funny. I don't know what's going to happen when down in Vegas, you know. I have no idea what's going to happen down there. So you never know. I got a crazy dress for. I bought a few dresses for. See which one works out for clubbing. It's you know, it's a Rosie worthy one. You know, it's all sticking out, right? The old broads are going to tear them up at the club down there. Yeah, I got a little more work to do. Probably Sunday, we're going to try to do some metal detecting. We've not done that for a long time. And now it's rained some, and the ground should be soft and easy to dig. It'll be easier for Missy Jen. UFOs. Yeah, Susie said, sure, the shine was why I'm largest admitted. It was your beauty guy. No, I guess he looked over. He was checking out at the self-checkout next to us, and he did like a double take. What kind of moonshine do you make, Rose? Do you have a secret moon? UFO, you got to watch all my moonshine videos. Just watch the one called From Grains to Glass. It's the complete from beginning to end. Let's see, Linda says you're going to have to go Hollywood, big shades and heavy security. Leave Miss Kelly alone, please. Yeah, that'll be the day. I'm just saying it's kind of fun. Nice to see you, Linda. It's kind of fun, though, to, you know, it's flattering, but then it's a little bit worrying, too, because everybody's got the drop on you because they know you, but you don't really know them. And you don't know how they really know you. Like, you know, I've been in there and some guys and chicks at some of the stores who kind of looked like, you know, one guy's like, shouldn't you be over looking at the baking supplies? I'm like, yeah, like you watch Friday night, the teeny weeny, you know, baking and all that. It's all fun, you know. So you never know. How in the world did it come out along? I have no idea. It's the world of YouTube, Linda. Yeah, plus you never know their agenda, but most people are cool. Hey, you record players, Carl. Hey, Carl, how you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. We got shout outs coming on the channel in the next few days. I haven't done channel shout outs in 2 years, maybe, yeah, 2 years. So coming up this week, we have channel shout-outs. Stay tuned on that. So that'll be kind of fun, too. And, yeah, I got my friend Sky Carl, who's really excellent in electronics and stuff. So it's, you know, one of the beauties, hey, Informed State of Mind, one of the beauties of having a variety channel like I have is you meet like Jason at the Walmart, who's like all about the moonshine videos, or Kevin Chambers. They're all about the moonshine videos. And then you come in and you meet a Sky Carl, who's all about the audio videos, vintage audio restoration stuff. And we have a very tight circle on YouTube of audio restoration stuff. Then you have the people that are into guns, then the people that are into baking, then the people that are into metal detecting. It's a whole nother kind of thing. It's pretty cool. It just goes a lot of different directions when you have a variety channel. Let's see. UFO says I've been watching the new season of Moonshine. I've been waiting for a sec to see for it to come out. Yeah, we got to watch. We do the real Moonshine. Yeah, the genres are vast. That's exactly correct. The genres are vast. So that's why one reason I like to have a variety channel is that you can do so many different, you know, construction projects and travel, you know, restaurant reviews. You know, there's people that just watch restaurant reviews. They don't watch anything else. So it's so awesome. And in the course of a day or a week, it really adds up. I mean, we're closing in on 10 million channel views now. You know, 10 million. Susie says, anyone ever see Mick Dodge on National Geographic? Love that dude. Well, Susie, you're a lot more cerebral. But keeps it so interesting, informed state of mindset. But keeps it so interesting, and the learning never stops. Not the not to mention the connections. That's right. I've met so many people like in the vintage audio restoration world that Carl and I are in. There's so many knowledgeable people that there aren't going to be many of us left that are able to work on tube stuff and repair some of the old stuff. So I really feel like we're carrying forward. Yeah, there we go. There's Kevin Chambers. Hey, Kevin. There's Kevin. Nice to see you, Kevin. That's it. Yeah. The real deal. We are the real ones. Yeah, and I think I'm going to give you your shout out now, Kevin. Yeah, that Kevin does a lot of different eclectic stuff on his channel too. And here's your shout out right now. Put the channel link right there. Sub him up. Bam. There we go. A quick note, maybe I can explain this more on Saturday, but I might get visited by FDR concerning response on my real life Facebook page, not the Linda France. That's interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Let's see, Rosie, definitely multifaceted, major ego in the way, love it. Oh, no ego, I was going to say. I try to just have fun, and yeah, it's been fun. It's been a great ride. You know, it's been awesome. Every time I think about doing something new, I just do it. Like, what did we just add? We added the Dollar Tree hauls and the Dollar Tree product testing. That's been a lot of fun. So keep it fresh. Keep it going. Keep the old stuff going. Keep the old gear in good shape, right? Yeah, Carl knows that. The Panasonic SX780, baby, my dream doll right there. Light her up. Wait for that. Yeah. Relay to click in. Boom. Yeah, love the gear. That's fun. Bobby's doing good. He just came over for dinner tonight, UFO. He's doing good. He's looking forward to Las Vegas in 2 weeks. Can you believe it's 2 weeks from tonight we're going to be in Las Vegas? This time we're driving down. We'll have yeah, Susie says, I wouldn't be here if you were bitchy. I wouldn't be on anybody's channel if they're just bitchy. And if they're always negative in their uploads and stuff, that's not why you turn to YouTube. Yeah, Carl says, the quality of those sets. I know. Wow. You know, Carl, also, I really carefully selected all of mine for the best cosmetic look, because to me that's the hardest. Linda said I got a connection with a doctor in Boston. He posted on an Arabic lecture at Brandeis who advocated Muslims regardless of all of them. This doctor's already talked to an FBI guy. Yeah. Yeah, Iman says the console has a warm place in my childhood memories. I haven't even started on the Zenith I have outside. I got a Zenith console that Bobby and I rescued. That's where all the records came from. You can see watch the video in there where we picked up the Zenith. Where are you doing Christmas? I am doing Christmas here. I'm going to be cooking dinner for the boss, Janet, Bobby, and Missy Jen. Going to be having dinner right here on the rancho. I think I'm going to have a really nice roast beef and crab cakes. Hi, Nurse Calls. Nice to see you. People trash. That's right, Carl. People trash these things so much over the years that to find ones that are in ultra good condition, I always pay a premium price for it. I don't care, because that's what's going to sell it at the end, is how beautiful that faceplate is. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's going to be sweet. I think we'll have, yeah, I was supposed to retire on June 30th, UFO. Then I was going to retire at the end of December, and then half of the city of Santa Rosa burned down, including the biggest clinic, medical clinic. So there's no way I can walk away with things so haphazard. I can't leave these people hanging with all this misery going on here. So I'm going to be working part-time next year. When's your last day? Probably December 31st, 2025. Hey, Greg, nice to see you. You know, I would feel guilty if I walked away now. You know, the need is so great, and you know, I just can't do it. I cannot walk away. I want to help with the rebuilding. Jen and I have some of our own ideas. Gilligan says we don't even have 100 outdoor lights for $17.90 or even $25. Flipping the bird at the Waltons. I have to go shopping at Santa Rosa Walmart. This was the one in Windsor, actually. Yeah, informed state of mind says I would feel guilty too. I just can't walk away at this point in time with the devastation so extreme here. They've already cleared, I think, what is it, 20,000 tons of debris so far. They probably just nicked 1%. Good cause. There's a lot of people that are in need after that huge fire. You don't know the extent. I mean, it's like the real misery begins now. Yeah, that's it. The informed state of mind said when you're safe and you can help, you help. That's exactly right. Oh, well, Susie's expensive stuff. I guess we're closer to China. Yeah, the Waltons trees burned because they used candles. Didn't the whole house? Yeah, their whole house burned. I remember that episode. They had to stand there the next day just looking at the rubble. I mean, there's so many people that did that. And we just had our 24th victim died today of the fire. This poor guy held on for like a month with massive burns. You can imagine the misery of this guy. Massive burns over his body. And mercifully, he died today. So that became the 24th victim of the 24th death of the fires. So every day is going to bring new horrors in the paper. So I want to make things really cheerful for people this year. We'll still be going around. I think next Tuesday night, Jenny and I are going to do an overnighter in Petaluma. We're going to test these new sleeping bags that we have. These are supposed to be good to 20 degrees. So I'm going to give it a try. Yeah, it could have been so much worse. I don't know in this city, to tell you the truth, an informed state of mind. I'm just not sure in this city how it could have been any worse. Yeah, the people part, yeah. Hi, Mariano. You're exactly correct. It could have been worse, but you had every first responder banging on the doors and cops going through on loud hailers, getting people out. And they were up in hills, too, very inaccessible. Yes, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, nurse. I'm nothing special. Yeah. You know, I'm just a person that's got a bit of a conscience. Are you going to camp in the hood? Rob loves that one. I think we're going to be handing out blankets. Or no, I mean, we're going to, yeah, we'll be camped around the hood. It was, I think it's an instant, Carl says, was that oatmeal you bought today, was it old-fashioned or instant? I think it's instant, Carl. It's the cinnamon maple. So Sunday we're gonna try that out. No, I'm not nurse. There's nothing special about me. Great to get out for a few in Vegas. Poor Jen is probably still in shock. Yeah, I think Jen got a real full realization of what living in California, the risks are all about on that. Oh, that's cool. Kevin says, I have a music box that makes the Christmas lights dance to the Christmas music. That's cool. That's cool. No, I'm not Canadian. Yeah, Puerto Rico was devastated. And, yeah, I'm going to try it out and see how it is. You know, my friend Janet thinks oatmeal's oatmeal, oatmeal. I don't think so, you know. No, Susie, I'm just living the dream like you, baby doll. That's all. No better, no worse. Arguably worse, but we'll see what we get involved. Jen and I have a few long-term things we're cooking for the rebuilding here. So we have our own little projects and stuff. Nurse says, I looked at that same oatmeal box at the dollar store and put it back. Let me know how it tastes. I will. Yeah, Gilligan says, I have an outdoor tree that has lights that dance to the music. My neighbors want to kill me. That's like Jen. I have these motion detector things, and she's gonna castrate me. Yeah. Sorry, Jen. Imagine they can put a. I mean, it's just. You know what? This shit just floors. All right, Artie. Holy shit! Shut up, Jesus. You wonder why people eat the gun on the holidays because of this kind of crap. And that on the singing bass on the wall, right? Hey, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you. Listen, guys, look at this. This thing's molded plastic. It's got LED lights inside. It's got a battery. It's got a sensor here, and they can sell this thing for $1. You know, really? So what are they making it for? Like 3 or 4 cents there? It's unbelievable. Yeah, Kevin's like, get the shotgun. Here you go, Kevin. Yeah, not yet. I just lost half my subscribers. No, it's a package deal I'm on it. I gotta take the whole package deal here. Yeah, Missy Jen will be taking the battle. Yeah, Greg, they make great target practice, huh? But you know, it's a lot of it's a hell of a lot to do that. You can replace the batteries and everything. I'm impressed. You know, manufacturing has always impressed me with stuff. So yeah, you think we should have an EOL end of life? Get the Mrs. Miller on and roll it. So Nurse Call says, I spent $45 today at the Dollar Tree. We were decorating this weekend. Missy Jen will be taking the batteries out of those sound decorations. Yes, she will. I love this kind of, I do too, Linda. I love this kind of stuff for Christmas. Just this schlock that you buy. It's like when they had the singing bass, remember that? You know, Barry, the singing bass or whatever on the wall. I was the first fucking one in line. I gave my uncle one of them and he almost slapped me on it. He was like Country Club Cadillac, and here you go, Uncle Jimmy. And Merry Christmas, you know. Christmas time is here, and he turns his head, Love that thing. Hi, Darthra. Yeah, now it's going to be stuck in your head, that song. Yeah, Gilligan said the singing bass is probably $500 on Fleet-Based Salad. You know what? All that crap. You know, all that stuff. It's like my mother, when I was growing up, you know, she grew up in the Depression. She was born in 29. So her childhood, they didn't have shit for money. So they had like Depression glass bulbs, you know, that you hang on the tree. They were clear. They didn't have any, they were just red. They didn't have any silvering at all. And she just threw that shit out by the box full last time. Now that stuff is a fortune. Those depression hanging ornaments and stuff. Unbelievable. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting the son of Chia Pet Groot for Christmas. That's funny. Yeah, the Chia. It's Chia. Yes, amuse your friends for hours with the Chia Pet. Yeah, Linda said, you know where a lot of those things came from during the Depression? Movie theaters. Yeah, I bet they did as premiums. Yep. Yeah, Kevin said my dog hated that bass. Earwigs for everyone tonight. There we go. Yeah, all those kind of incentives. But yeah, they were really cheap, but they're worth a fortune now. Those glass ornaments from the 1930s and stuff, the original ones. And they can tell a real one from a fakey. And also remember, you guys remember, you're all younger than I am, but remember the bubble lights? You'd have I mean, they were like, man, people were just running their cars over that shit, their tires. They hated it. Now that stuff's worth a fortune, those bubble lights and, you know, all that 50s stuff. The atomic ornaments, you know, with the yeah, Linda's like, I got some bubble lights. There we go. They were cool. Do you have these depression ornaments? If you can, show us. I don't think I've ever seen one. You know, I don't have one. My mom just shit canned all that stuff in favor of the new shiny Kmart stuff in the 1970s and stuff. No, Darth, I'm sorry. After this year, no more for me too. Sad and heartbreaking. Tommy, you're tired of acting cheerful. I'm sorry, honey. I am sorry. Sweet lady in Texas got a lot on her. Sometimes being around friends, though, is very cheering. You know, we're like all family here on YouTube. You know? I mean, we all know each other. We all hang out all the time. And we spend more time with each other than their families in a lot of ways. Yeah, Maz, it's too bad I like old German glass ornaments. Yeah, well, you know. She just was a believer that stuff was just crap, you know, and just get rid of it. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, Gilligan says on downside Christmas, I used to decorate 8 trees. Yes, the bathroom even had a tree. My electric bill was nuts. Our electric bill was nuts last year, too. I opened that up. You guys know I'm a big spender, right? I mean, you think Jack Benny was cheap, right? Good thing we have Jen's monthly check, right? To tide us through. Yeah, LED's the way to go. You know that? It's just gonna lower my. I'm gonna leave less of a carbon footprint. That's it. Yeah, Linda said the old German glass ornaments got to be worth a ton. I saw those when I was a kid. Even some of the early Hallmark stuff is worth a fortune. Yeah, Rob says I like the made in China nativity scene. Hey, you know what? Shit works, right? I used to have all the Hallmark USS Enterprise video ornaments. They got lost in one of the movies. That's a shame, Greg. Made in China, baby. Yeah, you said that like the Spanish say it, Chine. Let's see, Darther said, well, the fundraiser ever takes off, I can get out of here. I can have a shower every day instead of once a week, cook healthy food and place be clean. Yeah, let's hope. We turned the heat on early this year. Nurse says, hate when I see a monthly $200 gas bill. Yeah, I think our summertime bill runs about $40 a month, 40, 50. We don't need AC here. And then in the coldest time, maybe 120 bucks a month. Hi, Dave from Argentina. Buenos noches. It is, do I look tired tonight? Well, I got up at 4:30 today, so that might explain it. It is 8:03. Yeah, made in China. I'm in the city seeing rub can have 7 pieces. I usually want hand-painted faces from Costco. What a waste of money. It was real nice, but I ran out of room. Yeah. I like to put little display up on the Motorola. Those of you who were here last year, I like to have my little reindeer set up and everything. So it is 8 p.m. en la noche. Oh, it's 1:03 a.m. Okay. Yeah, Jasmine says 11:03 p.m. New York City. You know, Jasmine, my daughter's moving to New York. Yeah. Susie said we had a $400 electric bill when we switched to baseboard heat, we had a discount during October till March. We really we never put the beat above 70. We never go above 70 degrees the heat, and it just is off during the day. Graham said, hi, Rosie. Nice work on the Andy Williams player. Thank you. Christmas has been saved. That was a little touch and go in there, but no, I'm going to go. I'm going to go a couple hours here, Susie. I'm feeling good. Tomorrow's Friday. I got baking tomorrow night. I slammed back an energy drink, and I'm good to go. We're going to be making the German chocolate cake. Darther says, hey, Rosie, what you think of Jim Neighbors' pass? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just another piece of Americana gone, Darther. He was an amazing singer. I never was much on his acting, but he was a great singer. Okay, thank you, DJ. DJ says, hey, Rosie, looking forward to tomorrow night's vid. DJ, you also asked about, do you have any videos of the record player in action? And I'll post this. I put it on I replied to your comment. Let me open it up another window here. We did our last year Christmas video. I guess I shouldn't put this up. You guys will say, shit, this year looks like last year. But let's see here. Let's see if I can dig this out. Well, you put Christmas in my video search box, you get 500 videos coming up. 7 pages of that. Let's see, that didn't work too good. Let's see. That's a little more like it here. Let's see. I only got 150 Christmas videos here. Let's see. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. This is the 1960. This is the demonstration of the Motorola 21 tube stereo amp. Let me copy this. And I'll put this link on the outside if you guys are interested in seeing this at Christmas time with the tree. Unfortunately, our tree will look the same this year, I think. But let's see. This is the Motorola. This is last year. All right. Let's see. Gilligan says, I think the smallest electric bill I have ever had was $210. That's because you're in the high rent district there, babe. You're welcome, DJ. I also replied, I put another one on there too. Let me see. I had 2 of them. You guys really enjoy seeing that because that's the first time I used the Olympus camera too to really take some high quality video. See if I can find this other one. Yeah, this is the one I put up on. Yeah. Yeah, here's the other one here too. So there's two of them you might want to just bookmark and watch later. So, oh, thank you. Imani says your holiday house always looks nice and festive. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Nurse says the console sounds great. Yeah, it really turned out beautifully because the I was recorded on a stereo recorder, the Zoom One recorder, so it really turned out beautifully. Those two videos. If you have a chance, check them out. They're really beautiful. I think for a crappy videographer, they turned out pretty good. Yeah, we're lucky here in summertime. We don't need air conditioning. Maybe 3 or 4 days a year. That's about it. Let's see. Hey, Tony, will you be attending the Florida RTR, the Alpha Male Camper Con? I don't think so, Tony. At this point in time, I'd have to say no. Nice to see you and season's greeting. I'm going to be in Vegas in a couple weeks. So maybe that's the Alpha Male Camper Con. I don't know. I think I'm going to concentrate a couple weeks with Missy Jen, showing her around Southern California. I got the rest of my life to hang out at those things. YouTubers, world friends, Tony Mullins here with another video. Jinxie, hey sweets. Yes. I'm going to get a couple tangerines to eat here. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, thank you, Nurse says you did a good job video. Thank you, sweetie. Give yourself more credit. Praise. No, we got lemons. We got little mandarins out there. You'll see we got I'm gonna be making a lemon meringue pie off our tree. We got Washington Naples, Robertson Naples. The hell's the other one out there? Trovita orange, Valencia orange, Seville orange, and a Palestine orange. Okay, thank you, Tony. Yep, that's what I say, Tony. I enjoy your content. Keep it up. Let's see. Yeah, pass the eggnog. Everyone's called it the TTR Twinks and tranny around them. Well, maybe we'll be down there. I don't know when it'll be. We're gonna be down there. Hi, Deb the art. We're gonna be down there the second week of February through the first week of March. So if that's when it's gonna be, I guess it's gonna be. I guess I'm gonna be there. I don't know. That's good. Imana says I'm gonna make homemade mincemeat as soon as the suet arrives. Hope it tastes good. Yeah, it sounds like something out of a Charles Dickens novel, you know? I just could never get down with Charles Dickens, you know? It was kind of, you know, it was a weird author. He could never make up his mind, right? How about the opening, A Tale of Two Cities? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. I mean, what the fuck, man? Make up your mind. my literature teacher didn't like that when I said, I'm going to study this guy. He can't even look at his opening line on the thing. What the hell is that, right? You know, and which was it, mate? I don't think I've ever had a mincemeat pie. Okay, bye, Darth. We love you. Take care. I hope you feel better. I hope you have a great day. I don't think I've ever had mincemeat. You're going to be his gaudy bodyguard, start a bunch of shit with trolls in your favor. I don't know. I'm just trying to stay clear of that stuff. I'm going to have enough problems in Vegas and stuff. So, but if he shows up, I'm not running the other way. I'm there to have a good time. So. I really haven't had much connection with him. So I don't really know what he's doing. I don't really watch the hangouts or the vids. Let's see. Tony says, Rosie, can we address the elephant in the room? Why did Vlogger Puppet make a puppet of Tony Mullins and only make one video about me? You know, I don't know. Somebody answer that. I don't know. I'm down in Vegas to do a lot of good video and stuff like that. Go to the club. I have a. If this dress fits I ordered, I'll probably get arrested on it. I think we had mince pie when I was little. Mincemeat. I think it's the suet thing that's like a little, you know, it's like when you go to the store and you see the pig's feet in the jar, right, with the red shit. Yeah, it's about as appetizing as rhubarb pie is my favorite, said Tony Mullen. I think a lemon meringue or coconut cream is my favorite, Tony. Chocolate cream, coconut cream, or a lemon meringue. Tony, you ought to stop by for my Saturday night teeny weeny string bikini baking on Saturday nights from 9 to midnight on the West Coast here. A lot of fun. We're going to be making a German chocolate cake tomorrow night. You look hot. Better unzip some more. Thank you, Deb. There we go. Now I look like I'm in an institution. Mm. Mm. I don't know, when we were, you know, we always had like German kind of Christmas, Irish, German, English, French, Spanish, everything under the sun. We would have like a standing pork roast, and that was really good. I mean, that was like, and then sauerkraut, that was always really good. All right, there we go. Tony says, I'm usually drunk then, but I'll try to remain sober this weekend. Yeah, I usually post it up in the morning. I put the recipe in and all that, the ingredients. It's going to be a little complicated to make. And the following week, we're making the Jasmine Quinones, the almond cake, which evidently is a Latin favorite. So I'm looking forward to that. I love almond. God, I love almond. So that's going to be the following week, the Jasmine Quinones almond cake, in honor of all my New York pals up there. Yeah, Susie said, suet is a greasy square mixed with bird seed hung on a tree. Deb said, my sister and mom made homemade mincemeat when I was a young teenager. Yeah, I don't know what kind of suet. I don't know the difference between the suets and that kind of stuff. Oh, thank you. Tony said, I've seen the great Sony head unit video last week. It was great. Thank you, Tony. I just did a couple videos yesterday, today on emergency repair of the Motorola 21 tube 1960 stereo amplifier console and the record player. I had to do some emergency work on the reverb unit so we could have Andy Williams. Thank you, GB. Got some of my favorites. The who's that? Fisher. Yeah, the Fisher 500C, the Sony STR7025, the Pioneer SX780, the Marantz 2230, and I've got a beautiful 1959 Pioneer SMQ 300B down there below. Woo! That's 4 of 40. This place. I think I'm going to do for, I think for 10 million views, I'm going to do a major giveaway for the channel. Something major. Something really big. I might give away a Sony. Yeah, I love the Sony turned out real good. Sony turned out great. I think we're going metal detecting tomorrow, Tony. Ground's kind of soft, so it's easier. Jen, are we going metal detecting tomorrow? No, we're going Sunday. That's right. Sunday. Find something good. Last time I was out, I found a very valuable penny. Okay, Graham said, I'm going to build an amp with a 2 preamp. Let me show you what I'm going to build if I ever get the thing unboxed. It's in Chinese and somebody sent it to me because they got pissed off and it doesn't have English directions, and I can negotiate my way through it. See if I still have this video. I want you to hear this thing. Let's see what we got here. See if I can find this thing. Let's see. This is yeah, let me just, this the one. This is a little 42-second clip of the amplifier. It's in a zillion parts in a box I have to build. I haven't ever gotten to it. This is the, there we go. Check that out, 42 seconds. Yeah, let's see, you'll have Rosie, I'll take Jen for dinner. Yeah. How come nobody wants Rosie? You know? Hmm? You don't think I'm fun? Yeah, thank you, Tony. That was kind of a bitch to do that. I really struggled with that light bulb before I found that before I went to the auto store and got that high temperature green, and it really did a beautiful job. High unencumbered, but I think that's the fun, Tony, of doing that kind of work, is trying to get it as authentic as possible. And yeah, I really enjoy that. So yeah, all the Graham said a lot of those Chinese ants come with a schematic, but no step by step. Yeah, I don't need that. I just need the time to put that together. So maybe we'll do that this winter. Build that. That's a beautiful amplifier. That is a beautiful amplifier, that one. GTB says, I want you, Rosie. Thank you. Yeah, Sky Carl just built a radio with Chinese. Well, wait, John Goy. Well, song R Ling Ling Yan. Well, wait, John Goy. Yeah, really nice. I've spoken Chinese for years. Let's see, beach directions in Swedish. Not really, Greg. You can kind of suss out Swedish, but Chinese is a character and a tonal language. Let's see. Plus, you never sleep, Rosie. I couldn't keep up. You know, when you sleep, don't you feel like you're missing stuff? Like at 4:30, I had to get up today. I just, oh, man. Yeah, I think Graham said, I think there's a translation app. I don't know. It's just get her done. Keep your power close to the bottom, and that's it. Put your B rail in and go. Rod, you want a great Iowa steak when you get here? Would you rather something different? I want a great Iowa steak. I want a great Iowa steak. Yep. Used to have, you could buy gel caps. You could put on the bulb to change the color of truck styles, but I haven't seen them about 20. They sell them, Tony, but they got this ridiculous price tag on them. Like I'm going to pay, you know, $15 for 5 different colors. You know, I'd rather have some paint I can use for a future project. Drives me crazy. If you never saw the Tony, the SX780 here, the Pioneer. This is like a 1978, I think. This I did a video using the theme from the Magnificent Seven. It really turned out good. Beautiful unit. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Beautiful unit. Dude, I always worry when I die, my kids are going to come in and just say, "Could you? I got to pay somebody to haul all that shit to the junkyard now." No. That's why when we were threatened by the fire, I grabbed all 4 of my Fishers. I wasn't going to let them go. Pioneer's very good. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Deb said, great. We're going to go to a great steakhouse then. Yes, we are. Yeah. Graham said, I don't know why they don't make nice silver face amps anymore. Everything is black. Because they can get away with it and do it. This is why the Chinese are doing so well with their styled amps like the Yakins and the Nobo Sounds and the Gem Tunes, because they're giving people what they want, you know. They're giving people that look, that retro look. It's all plastic. It's all black plastic junk with a big box and a small little parts in there. That's it. It's got no glamour. It's got no beauty. It's just, you know, it's a very sterile world we're living in today. There's just, everything is getting just, this will be food for thought for Tony Mullen's next philosophical rant. Everything's just being driven towards a, you know, average mean of beauty and everything. It's just all being driven into a black hole of just crap. So this is my personal rebellion against that, huh? Oh yeah, my audio. Sansui 1000A. Woo! I'll give you a Technics SA1010. No, I don't. I sold my Technics. I like it, but I don't want to deal with the you know, with the Darlington power packs and all that stuff in there. Tony still has his 1980s boombox. He could sell that for a lot on eBay. There's ones from Car Wash. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, dancing BU meters. Yeah, right here. Maybe we can show you right there. I don't know if I have a lot of reach on this. Evidently I don't, but maybe you can see the, I don't think you can see the VU meters dancing right there. Dancing away. Isn't this Sony a beauty? I think we're going to give away that Sony for the, we're going to give away something big for 10 million views. We're going to do something big. Something big there. Yeah, Jim Neighbors died too, so. Yeah, older receivers came with internal preamps, that's right. Yeah, Rob says, I had a JVC, Japanese Victor Corporation. They were good. Japan Victor Corporation. They were good. They were good units. JVC is good stuff. JVC never really built junk. Yeah, the Sony really came out great. They do, Carl. You know, these, the nice thing is you can still get these really nice Sonys for a couple $100, and they're such great units. They're so beautiful. So nice. Hey, Rasputin says, have a Christmas raffle. Yeah, maybe I will. We did a coin last year, and everybody's like, oh, you cheap bastard. You cheapskates. Hi, Vicky. Yeah, you cheap mofos, right? I mean, look at you. You know, guys, they're not made of money, right? Shit. Thank you, cheap mother. Oh, shit. Well, probably Christmas will coincide maybe with, you know, crossing 10 million views on the channel. Hi, Juicy. So we'll see. Might all come together real good right there. So, because January 3rd will be 5-year anniversary of being on YouTube. When something really startling, go back and look at the first videos. I'm puffing my ass out in 2000. Did you get fun? Yes, baby. You can see the videos. I got everything all fixed back together late last night. Yeah, that's it. Rasputin said, I'll throw in some tango albums. Yeah, you're awesome, Rasputin. Great guy. Nice guy, Rasputin. All right. Oh. Rosie, you missed a few buttons on your blouse. Well, the good news for you, Vicky, is it's a zipper. We already experimented with that before. And people kind of like the down look. Oh, boy. I'm addicted to these little cuties. They're called California cuties. All right, guys, don't forget baking tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Christian Hoslinger German chocolate cake. Should be pretty darn good. Yeah, the zipper must be broken. Good to see you, Vicky. Hope you're doing well, my dear. Yeah, Saturday's going to be the big decorating day around here. We were showing the LEDs from Wally World earlier. Drip a drop down for Liz. There we go. Susie, you're too much. Oh, okay. Unencumbered's birthday is Saturday. Awesome. Missy Jen's birthday is on the 7th, December 7th. Yeah, Tony says the International Get Out of Jail Free Cleavage. Hello, Diane, two campers. Nice to see you. And Merry Christmas time to you, my dear. Yeah, Vicky will be wearing her purple bikini. I can only dream, you know. Can you imagine me and, oh, Vicky's is Sunday. Can you imagine me and Vicky in the kitchen together? I got to tell you, Vicky would be back down on the counter. You know what I'm saying? I'd be all over that. Hot cooking, baby. It'd be like a spontaneous combustion in there. That's funny. Yeah, help. Honey, you wouldn't be crying help. And you sure wouldn't be reporting me for harassment either. Thank you, Diane. We love you. It's so good to see you. We hardly see you. I know you're busy as hell. Diane actually has a life. Her and the fur babies and hubby actually have a life. Vicky, you'd be a happy ball of sweat, baby. I'm just saying, my little strudel dumpling. Anyway, it'll be fun tomorrow night. I've never made a German chocolate cake before. And guys, I bet though I've made 100 cakes. Shit, I've been baking on YouTube for 5 years. I think you should, Tony. Just put it educational. Tony said, I'm thinking about doing a nude yoga video. Do you think I should post it on YouTube like Lady Gaga? Tony, you got a viral vid. Even if they take it down, brother, you're established. You're in there. You know? You get your dangly bits there. Doing your yoga, you'll be a sensation. Yep. Greg said the hardest part is getting the German into the chocolate. There you go. Rasputin says he married a German for her chocolate cake. You know how many people ask this? When we're getting married because of that damn Janet often getting married to the boss. When are y'all getting married? You know, guys, love is blind. Marriage is an eye-opener. Yeah, Tony said I call him Saggedy boy. Damn, Tony, you know I missed you. Damn you, man. You just take off for like 6 months. Nobody sees hiding her hair or your shit. Rosie smacking really. I know, Deb. No manners at all. You can take the girl out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of the girl. Just worry about me at that high-end Iowa steakhouse. Rosie, please be dressed appropriately. Shit. That's some funny stuff. So, Carl, what's your next project going to be? Carl built a one of those Chinese kit transistor radios. What's next, Carl? That's it. That's exactly right, Greg. Say hi to the Soggy Bottom Boys. I am a man of constant sorrow. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. From old Kentucky. Do, 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 do. The place where he was born and raised. Do, I am in old Kentucky. Yeah, Jim Neighbors, sorry to hear that. Yeah, he waited to get married to his partner of 38 years, only 3 or 4 years ago. Oh, man. Yeah, Gilligan says, speaking of fur kids, my long coat German Shepherd decided to explore burdock bush. What a nightmare picking that shit out. All right. Scott Carl said, might do a crystal with the transmitter to send to it. Carl, I might be getting KJRR on the air again. Jen and Rosie radio here, Rancho Radio. I have this little flea watt scratch built FM transmitter. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, but it drives Jen crazy when I'm transmitting from the garage and playing Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture. Yeah, Deb said, Rosie, elegant dressing, not boring. There we go. Oh, that's good. Oh, Tony retired, all shacked up with my hillbilly high school sweetheart. Very good, Tony. Poor doggy. Now, Gilligan, you got a ton of dogs now, don't you? You got like a zillion dogs last time I talked to you. Yeah, they're fun, Carl. This was a little one I just wound the coil around a pencil eraser or something, and I think I had to get a new battery and try to put her on the air again here in the next couple of days just to drive Jen nuts. KJRR. No, KR, Rosie, Jen, Ray, K. I don't know what the Rancho Radio. Oh, well, okay. You lost 2 last year. I'm sorry, Gilligan. Dang. That sucks. That's a downer. Yeah, your hands had the teeth marks to prove it. We got Domino and Millie Vanilli running around here all day, and man, I step into the backyard and whatever I'm wearing is just covered, just mud, just totaled within about 5 seconds. Oh, okay. Gilligan says it happened. Nice ages 10 and a half and 11 and a half years. Yeah, it's still a lot. I remember we had to put Mandy down in June. Tony said, "Have you ever researched your ancestry? You know, my family's from the Cumberland Gap. Maybe we may be cousins. We may be. I got family Harlan County, Kentucky, and down in Asheville, North Carolina, and Emmitsburg, Maryland, up there." Susie said, "Bean is 14. That's cool." Tony, it's all mud. English, Irish, French, German, Spanish. It's a swirl, man. It's like this is your ancestry. You get the 3 volume. Volume 1 is your relatives that have been incarcerated. Volume 2 is the ones you can actually tell people about. And volume 3 is the ones you could never tell anybody about. Yeah, okay, Gilligan says, actually, when I watch a video, I always hope to see George's friends over. Yeah, they spend a lot of time over here. We'll try to get them on video. They're really nice dogs. They're really sweet. Now they patrol our property, too, when somebody walks along the fence line, or like George. So we don't really have to worry when we go away now. We just leave the gate open between the 2 properties, and they come and go and just take care of business. Yeah, Diane went through a loss too. Yeah. Yeah, it's a giant play. It's an enormous, it's like a full acre playground all over for them. So but they just, they're so wild. They like to jump up, and I never saw a 120-pound black lab that could just go over a 6-foot fence, right? I mean, it's unbelievable. You stand there and see a 120-pound black lab just standing on top of the fence on a little 2x4 top piece. Jen has all the fur angels. And yeah, she loves animals. She gets along great with them. They love her. Yeah, she loves her animals. She's a very gentle soul. She is. We get time stop in Sneedville and near the Cumberland Gap. They call my people Melungians. They even have a museum. That's pretty cool. Yeah, they call my they call my people worse. Tony, Jen was saying that the neighbor offered to fur babies. That's kind of cool if you ever need. I think it is. I think it is, and they know that Georgie's an inside dog, so they've offered to keep it inside. We're trying this new place because this other place that we were taking Georgie and Mandy to board, they were charging like $70 a day to board. And that was like, Jen, our hotel's like $59 a night, and we're paying $79 a night to board the dog. So she looked around and she found another place that's, they don't have all the pampering and stuff, but it's all dogs George size. And she took him down Monday to try it out, and he really loved it down there. So good news is he's going to be traveling with us when we go on our extended travel. Boarding isn't cheap. It's crazy. Okay, Graham said, my mother used to tell me stories about her grandmother was scared when Jack the Ripper was wandering around London. I'll bet. Graham, it's a good thing you all fled to New Zealand there. A bunch of Kiwis down there. I follow a channel called Bus Travel NZ. I think that's what it's called. And it's this family that took a Volvo bus and converted it into a home, and they just travel from South Island to North Island. NZ bus or something like that. Okay. Gilligan said, I'm scared of boarding. I heard some awful stories. We've had pretty good luck with boarding because I think people are a lot more, you know, animal oriented. I don't want to say they're just all sweet. Okay, bye, GJ. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed those video links I posted of the Motorola in action. I'll repost the second one here if you want to. I'm not sure if that's the one I did or not. I don't know what the hell I put. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Is that it? No, that's the stupid Chinese Soviet thing. I don't know. I put it up earlier. That's cool. Gilligan said, I decided if my dog can't go, I don't go. You know, so some hotels are really taking advantage now. They got like the Golden Nugget in Las Vegas. They want $44 for a night if your dog is there. Like, really? Come on. Tony Mullins, I lived in a microbus for 3 years, sold LSD for gas money and Grateful Dead tickets. There you go. I will survive. I will get by. I will survive. Let me tell you, Tony Mullins never touched LSD in his life. Them good old boys down in Kentucky, they don't fuck around with this. GB says, are Technics amps or receivers too difficult to fix? The problem with Technics amps is they have, I'm trying to think, they have like a Darlington type of, I'm trying to put this in a way that people can they have a whole, it's not even discrete components. It's everything into a box, a block of epoxy in those, and it's very hard to find those amplifier, you know, units, those whole units that go in. So I guess the parts are a really difficult thing to find. The units are great, but I love Technics, but I was just worried mine was on the verge of going bad, so I just sold it. I thought, yeah, we had Jerry Garcia sold me the Rolling Rancher, the 1974. Yeah, that's it, Graham. Thank you. The Darlington module, STK modules. I'm just, you know, I watched, who is it? Is it? Guy out in Illinois. I can't even think of his name. Anyway, one guy had an audio channel, and he was talking about how easy it was to blow out those STK modules and how impossible they are to find again. So I just, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, I can't fight that. I'd rather just buy individual tubes or transistors, PNP, NPN, and them. Yeah. Tony Mullins is yeah, that's good. Is a legend on YouTube. Graham said, I have a Technics with discrete power transistors. Depends when it was manufactured. Yeah. I love Technics stuff though. It's like I like Yamaha. I sold my big Yamaha. It was just getting too difficult for me to work on it. I have an amplifier or tuner setup I'm going to be working on Yamaha, but otherwise You know, a Yamaha should definitely be in the collection. Should definitely be. The Yamaha is great, 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 and they command very high prices. The Yamahas are wonderfully made units, and they have a very conservative, very, I call them a country club face on them. They're like a brushed aluminum, and they're really handsome. There's no gidgy gadgy crap. Like I've got this Kenwood 911 GX9 up here that's timer and everything on it. Tony says, Rosie, you ever played around with ham radio or shortwave? You know, my brother was a ham radio operator for a lot of years growing up. I remember sitting in there next to him when he talked to, from Baltimore, got McMurdo Air Force Base in South in Antarctica. That was pretty wild. I know a bit of Morse code, but at that time you needed to have Morse code to get into ham radio. And I don't know, I just stopped doing it. You know, but I've always kind of messed around with shortwave and enjoyed shortwave listening, DXing at night on AM and all that. Yeah, my brother was WA3LPJ. Love Sony because they last and all my other equipment is the same. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I just feel if I get sucked into amateur radio, then all of a sudden, geez, Jen's like, oh shit, here's now we'll be taking over the Shine Shack. Will be the next thing to fill up with gear. I mean, she's, you know, she's been really good to put up with. Her living room is trashed right now after doing the Motorola job. Luckily, Bobby helped me turn it around tonight. That's pretty cool, Susie. Replaced one CD changer, but that was 11 years in. I tell you, Sony is just, they just sound good. They're bulletproof. And if I was just starting my collection of vintage audio today, I would be nailing every Sony STR 7025, 70604. I'd be nailing every Sony that I possibly could because they're still very affordable, and they're only going to get more collectible, particularly if they have really clean faceplates on it. And let me tell you, if a Sony, generally like this STR 7025 might be $150 unit, I'll pay another $100. I'll probably pay $250 for this unit because the faceplate is the unit is so clean, so good. Let's see. Yeah, Graham says, if I was there, Rosie, I'd have my head in that cabinet quicker than a rat up a drain pipe there. I know you would, Graham. Graham is another awesome person that I met because of audio stuff. On wintertime, I meet audio people. Spring and fall, I meet a lot of metal detecting people, so it's really cool. And the evening time on Friday nights, I meet a lot of horny people for baking it. Oh, Baofeng. Yeah, that's good. Baofeng, cheap way to play without a large investment. Well made, too. Oh, yeah. Okay. Gilligan, speaking of sucked-in, I think it was in 2000 when I bought a Marantz SR880. And if I waited until today, it would be $149 on Fleabay. Yeah, it's after a certain period when the blue faces, the silver face disappeared. You know, the Marantzes just kind of slipped into, they were taken over by, Sound Design, or who in the hell took them over. And they just weren't the same. But if you get the early Marantz up, you know, like I'm lucky, I have 4 Marantzes here. I want to get the one with the unit that has the big oscilloscope on it. That's a pretty cool one. Yeah, Onkyo is good. I had an Onkyo unit. Onkyo is decent. But for me, if it's starting, I got a nice. I think we'll be doing the H.H. Scott soon. I have a nice H.H. Scott tube amplifier. I got a Dynaco over there. Everywhere I look, I see work here. Work, work, work. I don't know when that Sansui 1000A. Wow, what a monster that is. Half tube, half transistor. That'll probably be the very last thing I work on. Probably put me in a grave. Susie says mine was stolen in '86. That sucks. Yeah, that's cool. Tony said he actually used to make oscillating guitar tuners. They were, wow, that's pretty cool. So Tony, what would happen would be that they would just vibrate at the frequency of the open string, right? Pretty cool. Somebody's sending me a national radio amplifier or something like that. They don't want it anymore. And a Motorola, 1959 or 1960 Motorola amplifier. I think I got two things coming my way. Anyway, we got enough projects. They radio a lot of money. How many do you have, Rosie? I usually have 1, 2, 3. I probably have 40 to 50 units here, UFO. Except for Macintoshes and some real high-end stuff. These represent really the cream of the 70s and 80s. Pioneer, Kenwood, Harman Kardon, Nico, Sony, Fisher, H.H. Scott, Dynaco, Allied, some other stuff. Yeah, Graham said National is the old name for Panasonic, which has Technics as a sub-brand. This is some damn mono, I don't know what the hell it is. No, UFO, I don't have an alarm system. I don't think that, I don't think if a thief came in, they want to bust his ass. Some of this stuff is 70 pounds to get off of this. I don't think he would even know what the hell he's looking at up there. Tune in El Cerrito High School and show. Okay, will do. El Cerrito, yeah. Yeah, I think this shit's so heavy and. Yeah, Graham said sometimes thieves destroy things for the hell of it. Yeah, Missy Jan will take care of it. That's exactly right, UFO. Exactly right. Missy Jan will take care of it. She's in charge of security around here. You know, I got to tell you, one of the things about not being in a real high-end neighborhood is nobody thinks that you have anything around here. You know, you rarely have, most people that get ripped off get their cars ripped, and people rip off their cars or rip off shit in their car. You never really hear of many house break-ins here, burglaries and stuff in this neighborhood. You know, they want to break into the real wealthy areas and stuff where they might get a Carver amp or a, you know, a really nice nice couple set of Macintosh mono blocks, head out with them. Then you really got something. Missy seems to me she could bean. She's pretty tough. Yeah, she's yeah, she can bring it, Tony. You guys see the pussycat side, but there's a whole nother side to Jen. Standing on that flight line in Whiteman Air Force Base with a rifle. Cross this line and you will be shot. No warnings given. Actually, Missy Jen's probably one of the sweetest demeanor people I've ever met in my life. Graham says, Rosie, have you ever heard of Perot amplifiers? I have not, Graham. What's the story on them? Are they, sounds like a UK thing or a French thing? I'm dying to try a piece of this peanut brittle, but I better wait till tomorrow for lunchtime when we have our taste testing. So we're doing now our Friday afternoon, our Dollar Tree taste testing. Oh, it's a New Zealand thing. Okay. That's cool. I'll have to look it up. Perot. I'll bet they're expensive. UFO, you got to quit smoking. It's hard to believe. 22 years. Yeah, I just passed my 22nd year, November 1st, of quitting smoking. November 1st, 1995. Yeah, Tony, I want to see you quit too. Got to keep you around YouTube a long time. Yeah, now you got me tempted. I'll probably go to the Florida RTR now, Tony. Just you guys are too much. Next, you want me to quit drinking. What's your new job, UFO? What's your new job? Jen, did you open those shortbread cookies yet? Tony's trying to promote it. There's like, poor Marshall, I'm trying to promote it for him, but he seems mad at me for some reason. I don't know. Evidently, the scuttlebutt, I can't be sure, but evidently him and Gerald had another falling out again. I don't know. I'm going to be in Florida, so if it's there, I'll be there. Because the good news is we were planning Florida before Florida RTR. I want to get down and cut loose in Key West down there. Hello, YouTube world friends. TR on the job. Jasmine. Our sweetie pie, Jasmine. Our New York girl. New York, New York. Yeah. Susie said, I don't know, man-made alcohol, God-made grass. Who do you trust? Mariana Gabriel says, I have a Marshall Combo 30 with Reverb Beauty 1989. It's worth a lot of money, Mariana. Mucho dinero. Mucho dinero. UFO says, I'm going to make 25 an hour. How much did you make an hour, Rosie? A hell of a lot, UFO. $26. Well, Troll Brother released a phone call with Elvis where he made over 1,500 notions in the last 3 days. A lot of shawarma gas and Lisa Marie. Huh. That's a lot of scratch. Oh, okay, so not bad, Mariano. I don't know, UFO. We're not supposed to discuss. I'm getting by okay. I'm not complaining. We got Missy Jen's check. Jen, what day's your check coming? Don't play dumb.
What is happening?
What day's your check coming?
This month my check's not coming. It's cancelled. The government is not.
Yeah, right. What day does it usually come?
It's not coming.
What day does it usually come?
That's undisclosed.
The 6th of December.
Undisclosed information.
Yeah. Graham says, I'm a smart ass, but I would never ask how much someone earned. This is why we have UFO. UFO is our guy that will ask the questions that no one else dares to ask.
I've signed a non-disclosure agreement with the government.
Yeah, Susie said, hey, sexy girl.
Hi, sexy girl. I'm back. How are ya? Love yous. You're on the Christmas list.
Yeah, make sure if you want to get our Christmas card, Tony Mullins, make sure you message us your mailing address so we can send a card.
That's right.
We always have top-notch security. We've never let any information slip from our hands.
It goes into the safe in the secret vault.
Yeah, we've had never had a breach of security.
Never had a breach of security ever.
I think this year we're going to send out about 400 cards this year.
At the moment,
with picture.
We're at 76 right now.
Yep. Imani said, hi, Jen, waving. Susie, love you, baby. Graham said, keep smiling. Yeah, Greg said, hey, Jen, hugs.
Love each and every one of you. Hugs.
Susie said, your gift is coming, sis.
Love and kisses.
We'll see.
Awesome. Thank you, baby doll.
Maybe she got us another vintage audio unit. We don't have enough of them.
When it gets here, we'll make a video.
Yeah, Missy Jen worked flight line at the B2 base, so she used to keep in secret. She couldn't even talk about it.
Yeah,
You can't even talk about what you saw, can you?
No.
Plot Project Bluebeam.
It's non-disclosed.
Yeah.
Non-disclosure agreement.
All she can say is Tony is fly, fight, win.
It's a
Air Force. Fly,
high,
fight, and women.
fight,
Let me have my hat on the kids. Where's my hat? Let me show my hat. There we go. There we go. What do you think, guys? Huh? Air Force, baby. That's it. All right, Tony Mullins, cool. Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. There you go. Snap you a crisp one there. Imagine the girls in this uniform. Man, now Tony's got me all excited for a Florida RTR, you know? That's going to be cool. There we go. Fly, fight, win. That's it. That's it. Carl, sack, and tack. That's it. Jen can't talk about a UFO. She's sworn to, you work at a B-2 base, Whiteman Air Force, they keep all that stuff right in the center of the country, the most top secret stuff. That's cool, Tony. I hope so. That'd be awesome. Could you see Tony at the RTR? We'd be like drinking and shit. Going to the strip bars. Tony would be like, yeah, I went. Kelly and I went to the strip bar. Damn, she did a number, man. Just jumped up on the stage and shit. That's funny. That is funny. I don't know, Susie. If they exist, why do they have to be so hush-hush, Why can't one come down in broad daylight and just land at the airport? There you go. Tony said, you should go with me, Rosie. I'll bring the dollar bills. It'd be a hoot. Be a hell of a hoot. Fists of Fury. That's a nice hat, though, isn't it? Men in Black will come after you. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm actually the cousin of Francis Gary Powers. Wow, Mr. U2. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to wind it down just a tad earlier than I thought. It's been about 2 hours and 20 minutes now. Got a big day tomorrow. We got a lot of cleanup work to do here. Good night, Mariano. And then tomorrow night, we got 9 o'clock, the teeny weeny string bikini hangout baking, the German chocolate cake. Bye, blue-eyed. Nice to see you, sweetie. Yeah, you should have said hi earlier. I miss you. All right, guys. Love you. Thanks so much for being along tonight. And good deal. See y'all tomorrow.